YouTube, what's good? Back at it again with another vlog series. Woke up hella late like the last one. Nothing's really changed since the last vlog, to be honest. Still in lockdown, at home, trying to do different things every day, trying to make some sort of progress. Vlog for the week. I think my grandmother was trying to get her hair cut. I'm trying to hopefully do that in the next day or two. I got some cleaning to do, getting certain tasks done. I got a shipment in from HatClub. I'm really excited to show you guys that. I got this massive hat collection, which you guys might or might not know about. I was also thinking about maybe a mini series of my hat collection, maybe showing you a portion of it if you guys are interested. I'm not saying I have the greatest collection, but I take a lot of pride in my collection. If you can already tell, I obviously wear hats a lot. Today we're rocking the San Francisco three-way color. Thought it was really good with the victory lap tee. I had to rock that together. Tommy from Store204 reached out to us. We might go see him later today. Just talk to him because I couldn't get him on the last vlog. And yeah guys, other than that, maybe just take it by stride. I don't really have a lot planned for this one. I'm just kind of going with it. I think we have something a little bit more captivating this time around. So we'll see, I guess. I hope you guys are rocking with it so far. Thank you for everyone that showed love to the last couple. I really do appreciate it. You guys have no idea how scary this is, I guess, just to start doing it out of the blue, especially with no training. I guess it's just kind of like trial and error, shoot and learn. But I'm really enjoying the process. A lot of people seem to be really rocking with it. No, I've been saying this, but if you guys have anything that you want me to shoot on specifically, let me know. I'm willing to do that so long as the time being with this whole lockdown, if I can kind of abide by the rules. I'm not trying to incur any fines or get time bars or anything. If we can figure something out, I'd be really down to do that. Let's see where things go, okay? I think what we're also gonna do today, the other day I just installed a dash cam on my whip. I got a second one and I think I'm gonna install it on the rear. Maybe I'll shoot how I do that. Sorry about that. Does anyone else put chocolate milk in their coffee? The reason I do this is in a combination of flavored cream. I don't use any sugar anymore in my coffee. Granted, I only drink decaf. I can't drink regular coffee. Regular coffee doesn't agree with my stomach. That's all I put in. A little bit of chocolate milk, flavored cream. Mainly just to counteract for the heat, and that's it. That's all it is, and that usually does me justice. What do you guys do for your morning coffee routine? I want to know. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite breakfasts. Waffles with butter. If you can put fruits on top of it too, it's so good. All I'm trying to do is showing, you know, people that don't have to work for a franchise or a big company to make it in life. Whatever you deem as successful, do it on your own. You can be self-made and stand next to the 6-figure, 7-figure individual that's, you know, worked with all different kinds of companies. The difference between me and them is I don't have to put on a face when I go into work. I'm not saying that everybody puts on a face going into work or they have to put on like a front, but when I go into work, I don't have to like trade in who I am. I can just be me. You know, I can be as explicit or as thing as I want. I'm just me. I'm just cutting hair in the process. That's a really dope thing, you know? Not a lot of other people can say they can do that. Listen to the music they want to at work, talk the way they want to at work, dress the way they want, do the things they want, work days, work on the schedule that they want. Granted, it doesn't always happen like that when you start out, but once you earn your stripes, you'll get there. You'll put away a little bit of laundry. It looks like we might link up with Tommy soon. Maybe do this hat collection. So this just in. Tommy just linked randomly. I didn't realize he was on the way down to the whip. Hopefully he hasn't been waiting too long, and hopefully get a couple shots of him this time. Fingers crossed. Sorry about the wait. So good to see you. The one and only, the man, the myth, the legend.
It's good that there wasn't then this thing with like the shatter. I see you wear the orange ones on your vlog.
Yeah, dude. I wore them on the second one I'm about to drop too. They go well with like a lot of different outfits. And they're nice. Very, very comfy. You told me those ones were from France or something. The name, Store204.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I used to sell antiques. That was my thing. I like thrifting. I enjoy thrifting. I enjoy looking for like, I don't know if it's deals in a way. I just like looking for rare stuff. Obviously getting it for the low is kind of exciting sometimes too. Maybe you're out in like nowhere, like in a barn. You know, this guy's got a bunch of shit. He's a hoarder or something. He'll sell you the shit for the low. It's probably worth like 10 times what it's worth. Go flip it. It's just like a game of like doing things that make you happy, right? It's not even so much about like, yeah, making money is important, 100%, but doing what you like to do. If you do that, you just become better at it. And if you're good at it, somebody will pay you to do it, man. People ask me to thrift clothes for them all the time. They're like, I'll give you money. Like this jacket. People are just like, yo, like, where you get this shit from? And I'll straight up tell everyone, like, the thrift store, Value Village, those vintage spots, right? When you step into the mall, before you walk in the store, you have an idea in your head, like, I'm gonna buy a shirt. So I'm gonna walk around this mall and like look for a shirt. Have an idea, like, I'm gonna buy some sneakers today. When you go thrifting, you don't. You just going in there and looking at everything. If something is like super fire, you take a look at it, like, would I wear this? Should I buy that? I think that's how you should shop, instead of like, I gotta find an outfit, I gotta find a new shirt, a new pair of, you know, just find some key pieces that are kind of timeless to you or your character.
So we got an email notification that our package from HatClub arrived downstairs. I'm gonna go pick that up right now. Probably will do is just leave it in my whip till the end of the night. One thing you have to understand is I have so many hats at the point now where my Nana, she's just mad about how many hats I have. Yeah, it would just work out better if we open the hats later. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. We gotta clean all of this off the chair, guys. Some other cleaning here to do. Corner gets so cluttered so fast. It's the only corner I have is an office space right now. So it's the next day. I kind of messed up, fell asleep editing to put up the last vlog before I could do the whole hat collection, the installation, basically everything that we were supposed to do yesterday. I basically just went to go take a quick walk outside. Oh, it's looking hella dark out. I really gotta work on my sleeping schedule. But I got another email from HatClub saying that I had another package that came in, which was kind of strange. Well, strange, and I'm also kind of relieved. First package that I got, it kind of seems small considering what I ordered. So I got a second package. I think that's the last one. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hoping to do the unboxing of both of those, get the hat collection underway. It's so chilly, I'm really starting to think it was a bad idea to come out for a walk. Whew. Not really chilly. It's what makes it chilly is the wind. That's the thing about Canada. It's never really the actual cold. It's always the wind. That much more bitter and unsettling. I'm gonna do a vlog on this, but the last, I don't know how many years, I've been taking this bus to get everywhere. Whether it's north, south, east, west. And the thing is, this station's out of commission. They just put this up. After I got the whip, they put this up. They said they were gonna put this up, I don't know for how long. And then just after the whip, they put this whole thing up for the bus line. They got these little heated rooms in there. It's a heated room to wait. This time around, I never had no heated rooms to keep me warm while waiting for the bus. I just think it's really ironic. Just as I level up, this happens. But I feel like that's kind of a sign, and life kind of works in crazy ways. One vlog, when everything opens back up, I'm gonna take the original bus that I used to take to get to work downtown. What I'm gonna do is, I'm not just gonna do it at the shop I'm at now, I'm gonna do it at all the shops I've ever worked at downtown, to even show you what it was like when I used to live even more north than this. Maybe I'll even make a day of it, just a day vlog of what my life used to be like, traveling on foot as a barber. Oh, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. It was super cold out there. Just going on that walk brought back memories, how bitter cold it was. That used to be a regular thing, walking out in that, traveling 3 hours a day in that, walking and seeing those bus stops, remembering walking down that path. That was all I had. I didn't have a car for the longest time. I didn't always have money to Uber around. If it wasn't, feasible, then I'm lugging some stuff. Bag full of clippers, supplies, whatever it was, trying to move. It's crazy to see simple luxuries that people take advantage of. It's a blessing from humble beginnings. Little evening meal. Some clam chowder with some all-season bagel, garlic cream cheese. Nana basically had the idea of getting me to cut their hair tomorrow. A little nervous, not to cut hair per se. I haven't done women's hair really. I cut my Nana's hair once and it came out good. Respect to the fact that I haven't cut a couple months time, let alone with scissors, and it's women's hair. Also out of my comfort zone, even if I was regularly cutting hair. It's a little daunting. I'm just happy to cut some hair. Women's hair isn't really my forte. I predominantly do more clipper work. I do know my way around a pair of shears. I think by the end of it, you guys might be pleasantly surprised what I could do. No one ever do this when they were trying to learn how to do shear over comb on their knee. Helps stabilize the thumb muscle. For the longest time, I used to cut hair on the top like this. I realized having your elbow out like this is not good. By dropping your elbow, and by taking this, putting it from up top, and then dropping it from up low, just work on stabilizing your thumb. You get a lot more range with your forearm. Just learning how to place your hand. You almost have to use your index finger. So when you're doing it, this is a really easy way to practice. Put your index finger on the screw and just practice. Just make sure your finger doesn't slip and go into the blade or you might cut it. How to stabilize your thumbs. Take your opposite over the scissors. Just work on it like that. That's gonna help develop muscle memory without having the hand up. I did not realize that this is forecasted tonight, but I mean, it's that time of year. I'm not really shocked,
Boston and Crenshaw means hustle. Welcome all the new marathon members.
I believe that was his first Benz, the SL5, and he was very happy about that car. He worked hard to get there, be able to even, stack some money to purchase something like that, and he was proud of that. And I was too. Pulled up on me the first time, I was just in awe. We on our way. This nigga Nip got a Benz. That was still the beginning.
To obtain a Benz is a different type of respect when you come up in the area we come from. Like cars that's not foreign, from fixing cars in your backyard, the Benz, you get a different type of respect from people. The people that probably used to turn their face at you are probably like smiling at you now.
He would have a conversation with a homeboy from his neighborhood as he would with a valet driver at a restaurant.
This is crazy. Doing like a live visual marathon album listening on YouTube Live right now. Doing like commentary, people in his circle about Nip and like his come up. This is exactly what everyone needs right now. Crazy that, you know, when he died, everyone kind of like really took after him after his passing. I've been listening to Nip since, you know, like first year of university, since like 2009, 2010. Before anyone ever really took in like Victory Lap, the dudes from like the NY trip, we all vibed with that project heavy. We were all on that like way before any Grammy nominations or anything like that. Like that was the vibe, and like we knew that was gonna be the vibe. It was a classic. To this day, like I still bump that album like on the regular. That album has been like the soundtrack for countless trips like out of country. He was really an inspiration on so many different levels. Business, branding, merchandising, how to hold yourself financially, how to look at the game and how to approach it. To see that they're still paying homage and they're still doing creative stuff like this for him, it can still have replay value for years and years to come. Beautiful thing to see. You know?
We couldn't repeat the G-Funk era with Snoop and Dre. We can't repeat that. So I felt like what I brought to it was the update.
Sometimes he would go into the booth one line, or he might just lay a hook. He would not allow any pressure on his process. He wouldn't rush the process, and he wouldn't strain the process trying to overthink lyrics or anything like that. He would start back in the morning and replay the tracks that he created, and some he would scratch, and then some he'd be like, okay, it has a vibe. We'll play that track over and over and over again on repeat in his car, because that's where you can hear music the best. And that's how he felt.
That was the car. You know, it was a drop top. It was clean. Hustle, get a car wash 2 times a day sometimes. Sheepskin, floor mats. Always had music bumping. People would know if they caught Nip in traffic, they were able to hear some stuff that wasn't released. Leadership at Epic has changed more. I guess they were trying to clear the roster. They weren't really sure of all the people that were signed. They were kind of not putting in the same effort for Hustle. I think the vice president at this time had a good relationship with Nip. It was like, bro, there's a lot of in-house politicking going on. I don't want to hold your career up. I appreciate you and respect you, so you just let me know what move you want to do. Nip was like, man, if you can give me the release, man, it'd be a blessing. Got the lawyers in. Our cousin Frankie is a lawyer and helped out tremendously. Ended up getting the release, clean release. As far as me and the team, I don't think we understood it. We're like, man, what's going on? Nip like, look, man, this is big. They spent millions of dollars marketing me. Now I'm getting a clean release. Our company, All Money In, gets the benefit of the millions of dollars of marketing that Sony has put into me. And Nip negotiated the release, ended up giving Nip all his masters, everything that he recorded while he was with Sony. And Nip was able to take the release and independently start working on the next project, which was the Marathon. At the same time, streaming and iTunes and everything was exploding. Like all of his masters that he owned, his whole catalog, all the bullets ain't got no names, volumes, everything that he did was his.
I didn't hear the Blue Laces record until like 3 months later. When I heard the Blue Laces, you know, I was blown away, dude. I was like, wow, man, this nigga, he really went in on this record. When you listen to those lyrics on both of those Blue Laces records, they hit you in the chest. Feel exactly what he's talking about.
Honestly, I never went to Watts Towers. Always heard about it as an opportunity for my brother to learn music, learn how to record himself, learn how to make beats. It was a non-profit. Teachers would come out and teach the students for free. And he used to catch the bus, the Blue Line.
You know, from a youngster, he would do everything from catching buses, from going all the way from the house on 60th all the way to Watts. So, you know, that alone in itself is a journey.
He always had entrepreneurial books. We always joked around and said that we graduated from YouTube University. He for sure was one to always watch documentaries on his laptop, watching, you know, TED Talks on YouTube. And he was a sponge. He was always looking for, you know, introducing some type of new information.
Life is a marathon. It's a continuous pace of things, and it's not a sprint. When you sprint, you burn yourself out. But when you're on a marathon, you make sure that you have your place. You make sure you have your footing right, and you put one foot in front of the other, and you find your pace. And you may get tired, weary, whatever, but you're still going and you're still moving on this pace.
Every single song on that album, it was hustle, elevated, inspirational, motivational. It's kind of the story of elevation coming from street and crime and by any means necessary, and using that to build yourself, build businesses around you and your team, and go legit. The blueprint to the youth, if you're in this situation, use it as a stepping stone to take you to the next level. I think that's what the marathon, when I first heard the mixtape, that's what I was hearing from it. And I think that's the message that Nip wanted to get across.
Yeah, man, so what did you guys think about that? Honestly, I'm still kind of blown away by it. I thought that was the coolest concept for visual for an album I've seen the longest while. I didn't know about the Benz with Nipsey. I kind of came from humble beginnings as well, from taking the bus, walking everywhere. I just recently got a whip myself. It's not a Benz by any means, but treat it like a Benz. Just like they were describing how he was very meticulous with it, how he treated it. I'm the exact same way. I can really vouch for that. Just the fact that they kind of based it all around it, and the fact that he got a drop top because he wanted the fact that he could blast the music and for people to hear his music. I just thought that was like the dopest thing ever. Cut scenes, if you notice, but in the actual visual thing, the Benz is driving through LA, Fairfax in there. They have Crenshaw and Slauson, the actual Slauson Tea shop where they started. Really cool to see how they kind of just strung it all together. They kind of went over certain topics and certain places in his life that were iconic to him. Very inspiring, very monumental. I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to watch the full video and like really take it in for yourself. So it's Saturday, it's about 6:25. I'm about to go over to my parents for dinner, for some sushi, and go talk to my pops about the YouTube channel. He's gonna just give me some advice and critique it, give me a little 1-2. He actually used to do some filming back in the day. Has a little bit of experience with like directing and videography. He's critiqued it before, but it's been a little while since then. Should also warn you, they have these two, I call them the wolves. They're just really obnoxious dogs. So you'll see them. I don't know how well they'll pick up on camera because they're all black. I just thought that would be really cool just to kind of film them as well. And yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. We're gonna cut this gentleman's hair, this lovely gentleman's hair. It's got these luscious locks and curls. And we're gonna do it with a pair of like 20, 30, maybe 40 at most. We're gonna try to do the whole haircut with this, or as much of it as we can. the scissors. The only issue I really had with them was weren't very tight, kind of loosen up. Other than that, they're actually really sharp, cut pretty clean. They feel very comfortable in the hands. I just got to tighten this inner screw, which isn't that big of a deal. I do have the gizmo for it. Definitely the money's worth, I would say. You could do a full day's worth of cutting. You could use these as regular shears if you really wanted to. They definitely do justice for a professional, or if you're just cutting hair at home. Now it's cleanup time. With that said, guys, we are done with the vlog. Thank you so much for tuning into the 4th installment. Truthfully speaking, I had a lot more to show. I already had a pretty long vlog as is, so I think I'm gonna cap it right here. That said, if you enjoyed everything that you're seeing, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Just share it around the barber community. I'm here to stay. I'm trying to put content out. If you enjoy more hair content like I had in this vlog at the end, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised for the next vlog round. Stay tuned for that. Stay crispy, my friends. And in St. Petersburg, we